Hi guys, we've got the other half of the Deathwatch Overkill roll call review on the characters, so we'll pick up where we left off last time. As I said before, it's a mining colony, what's been taken over by the genome. Basically, it's Gosar, and it's a delivery world of Gosar Quentis. So that's where Deathwatch have been sent. They've been sent to take out the gene stealers. So last time we got up to these guys. So we'll crack on with the next guy, and it's the Raven Guard, and his name is Adric Sarlacc. I think that's how you say it. And he's a Vanguard veteran at Raven Guard, and his oath of binding is bring terror to the alien. In terms of sheer lethality, there are few of his chapter that can match Sarlacc's. He takes a Raven Guard's propensity to strike from the shadows to an almost supernatural level, appearing from nowhere in a hurtling out of the clouds to spear his victims with his talon pattern lightning claws. Like many in his chapter, Sarlacc is a withdrawn and insular character, haunting the edge of vision even during official briefings. If there is no battlefield cover from which to ambush his foes, Sarlacc will create his own, activating the weaponized smoke launchers that adorn his jump pack to shoot from a cloud of cloaking mist into the enemy ranks. Sarlacc has used this terrifyingly effective shock tactic to great effect against the perfidious Eldar, whose spite and cowardice the Raven Guard know well. It was Sarlacc who brought the Emperor's justice to the Seer Council of Yimlock at an act that cemented his reputation across the Deathwatch within a matter of days. So he's a good character. He's got twin lightning claws, and he's got smoke launchers on his jump pack, so he can shoot them and create his own diversionary tactics. So that's quite good. He's got them on the top of his jump pack on either side, so he can shoot them from all directions. So he's quite a good character. And then the next guy is the Blood Angel, and Antor Delesio, an assault marine sergeant from Blood Angels, and his oath of binding is strike team all down. Brother Delesio is an exceptional shock trooper whose aerial attacks have struck down Xenos monsters many times his size. It is said that Delesio's fellows that he elevates the role of an assault marine to an art form. Though Delesio remains humble and claims he is among the least talented of his kin, the Battle Brother was gifted the artisan-crafted hand flamer Ignatus during his tenure in Inquisitor Von Collar's personal retinue. Since his release from the duty, the Blood Angel has perfected his squad-breaking tactic of burning away the rank and file of enemy before hurtling down to decapitate the unit leader with his chainsword. Despite his skill, Delesio is under threat of Invigilus Expulsor by the Ordus Xenos. His record was once without blemish, but since the boarding incident that scuppered the intolerable truth Black Legion raids, he has exhibited a worrying loss of control in the heat of battle. So that's quite good. He's got quite a little bit of backstory to him. I hope we're going to see some more books on these guys, so we can get some more fluff around them, because the stories could be quite good. So yeah, on to the next guy, An ex-Sarlacc, stern guard Iron Hands, learn the better to kill. An X is one of which combi melter collaborate in every bolt and melter beam for maximum effect. However, his trust weapon is his mind and logic engine, as cold and indomitable as titanium. Sarlacc is capable of comprehending the horrors of the galaxy in a fashion that would drive lesser warriors raving mad. Much of his flesh was lost to acidic spray of Dark Elder homunculus, but this fact is of purely academic interest to Sarlacc, for his emotions are suppressed as his bionics are plentiful. Seconded from clan, Sarlacc was not sworn to the Deathwatch for a specific strike, but for a wider mission, to understand the alien in order to defeat it. Should a watch captain wish to find the most expedient route to a success, he need merely ask. Within seconds, Sarlacc will devise the optimum course, with every possible variable accounted for. So he's not a bad character. He's pretty much a bog standard Iron Hand with a little bit of story to him. So yeah, the next guy is one of the best in the kit. It's Jetex Suveri, Bike Sergeant at White Scars and Oath of Bindings Ride Upon the Storm. Though eccentric in manner, Brother Suveri is a force of unbridled destruction who takes great joy in wreaking utter havoc upon the enemies of the Imperium. He speaks more often to his cyber eagle Vengal than his squad mates, find easy mirth in things that other operatives find disturbing, and refuses to fight with sanctioned Deathwatch war gear. However, he has accepted a specialist upgrade to the twin-link bolters of his bike, making the storm of ammunition he lays down with each charge all the more deadly. Suveri considers it a matter of honour to always be at the forefront of the fray, and claims to take offence if any wet their blades before he does. However, he puts aside his tribal sensibilities when duty is at stake. Though he is a loner and a nomad at heart, Suveri is an unbelievable member of a team. Woe betide those foes standing against the hurricane of his wrath. So he's quite a good character. His model's really cool. I like his picture. He's got a nice cyber eagle with him. So yeah, really cool character. Like to read more stories about him. And then the last one, the other good one in the box in my opinion, it's the Salamander. He's a Fire Drake veteran, and he's called Garen Baranatar, and his oath of binding is bring flame upon the darkness. Baranatar, bulwark upon which countless monsters foes have broken, reliable, stoic, heavy set he makes for an obvious target, but is all but impervious to injury. When dispatched upon the mission, he will strike through the fires of war until his duty is complete and a trail of smouldering Xenos corpses stretches out behind him. Baranatar carries a self-imposed burden. During the Horda cleansing, he left his battle brother Atondor to die in order to fulfill his mission kill criteria. The chaplaincy believes he is still haunted by his commander's death, but thus far the guilt he carries like an anvil upon his back has not impacted his efficiency. His mastery of the heavy flamer is unmatched, and he wields its fire with the skill of a master artisan, teleporting right into the midst of the enemy before burning the squads away from the inside out. So yeah, he's a quite cool character. He has got a power fist and an underslung melter as well, which is a really good weapon. You see quite a lot of non-standard weapons among Deathwatch, or weapons what you won't see commonly in a lot of 40k. They tend to get the pick of weapons, and also they actually get to try out experimental weapons and things like that. So yeah, they get quite a good armoury. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll call that video there. Sorry for stumbling through it. I'm trying to get used to reading and videoing at the same time. I hope you found it a little more insightful to hear about them, because if you've not got the game, or you've not picked up the box, you might not have heard some of these stories in books, so I just thought I'd put it out there for people to hear. I'm hoping they're going to bring some more literature about them out. I know there's one book out, so I probably will get that and review that, see what that's like. But I'm hoping they do some more stories of each character, and we get a lot more in-depth stuff, and maybe see some more missions in White Dwarf. That'd be good, because I hope they're going to keep supporting this Deathwatch game. I hope it's not just going to be one game and then just that's it, left on shelf type of thing. I really think they should push more missions out, and maybe some like upgrade scenarios for it, and extra box upgrades with more board tiles, more counters, maybe bring more races into it, maybe some more Deathwatch characters and things like that. So I'm hoping we're going to see more support from GW for this game, and I think a lot of people will be disappointed if they don't. So yeah, I'll leave it till next one now. What I'll do, I'll go over some of the weapons in the next video probably, and then after that we'll be talking about some of the missions for the campaign. I've got the second one done, I'm just starting to write the third one. So once I've got all 5 done, I'll update you on them, and I'll get your feedback for what you think about them. So yeah guys, comment below if you want to jump on the campaign, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.